Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to another edition of the Brothers of Legacy. Hey, Deborah, in the building. Early. First up, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of all that we do. We appreciate you guys for always sharing, because sharing is caring. Always supporting us by being here. And financially, we thank you guys for all these things. So today, it's Freestyle Friday. You know how we do. We got several things we want to kind of talk about. Um, some stuff very obvious. Some stuff you're like, what else we gonna be talking about? So hang tight, hold on. If you've not shared yet, make sure you do so. Sharing, because you know what? Sharing is caring. So make sure you do that. And we'll be right back after this.
You're watching the Brothers of Legacy. We don't stand out. We stand up.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Watch
It's
out now.
Friday. Watch out there now. All right. Good morning again. Hey, Jeff. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Mama Corey.
Good
Hey,
morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
good morning. All right. So, um, in news today, uh,
Uh-oh.
um, what's his name?
Well, while you thinking of the news, do anybody out there still eat spam?
Ooh, that's a good question. My dad loved spam.
Really?
Yeah, he is. I mean, he grew up in a different time, man. He loves some spam. He would pull that joker out, slice it up, slap it in the
Really?
uh the pan, and boom boom, get that thing fried it up a little something something. Put it on crackers. He just put on bread. He loved spam. He loved it.
Spam.
He loved it. Right. See, look, Jeff said spam is good.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I done ate it plenty times before.
I've had it, but it's no, it's
And I've had it multiple times before, so I'm not gonna sit here and say I have not eaten spam. But it has definitely been at least 25 years.
But has it? Yeah, like in selecting spam. Yeah, was it? Did you have burgers, hot dog, or spam, or was it just all I got is this spam?
My grandma, she used to cook spam for breakfast instead of bacon or
Okay,
sausage or something like that.
is it
She
okay?
would do spam like that.
Jim said,
But I ain't never really been no spam fan myself, man.
yeah.
I just saw a video with this lady. She had made some spam. She had the spam, and then she had some Hawaiian bread, and some eggs, and cheese, and she had put it all together and put it in there. And now it looked delicious. But I just
Did it really?
I just ain't no spam fan. You know what I'm saying?
So, Richard said, spam, egg, and chips. So,
Yeah, that's what it
you got a
was.
song
Well,
going on.
it wasn't no. Well, you know, potatoes is chips in the UK. So, but it looked good. Wasn't no potatoes in it though. And just you know, since it's Freestyle Friday, we
Yes,
ain't
sir.
really got no script. Donald Trump going to jail.
Just to let you know, he's gonna be eating a lot of spam in the next couple.
Yeah, that's what we all.
Everybody, where did that come from? We was in spam land talking about spam. We just, you know,
I gave you this claim. I
DJ
said
going to jail.
Freestyle Friday. We ain't got no scripts. I just thought I'd throw that in there.
He said, yes, we all fashioned. He said, okay, Mama Corey said, always hated the stuff. Too salty. That's what Aunt Sam, who is Mama Corey's sister, she said it's too salty. She said, big old cup of coffee. I'm about to get me some. Just said that stuff will kill you early. Right. Oh, yeah. Did you feel it?
I ain't mad at you, Derek, but go ahead and do your thing, huh? Coffee and spam.
he said, thank you, Kadeem. I was just about to go off. Chips and eggs. Yeah, listen.
Yeah. No, it's potatoes. It's potatoes.
Folks over there, you know, they're in the non-US, they eat a little different. Eat a little different. Or we eat a little different, you know, because they're more original than we are. We eat different.
Yeah.
If we keep it 100, we're the different ones. You know, all we do.
You really don't see folks in Europe eating pig feet, neck bone. Well, at least I don't hear about it. Richard might can tell me. You know what I'm saying? Chitlins.
The mother country.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. They don't. I could be wrong, but
right.
You just don't see it on TV.
You haven't seen it on TV, right?
About Europeans eating that type tripe, and you know what I'm saying.
But I think they have their struggle foods. I can't really name, but I think like the stuff that's just available.
Scone.
Okay, so I got another controversial question that's probably been going around for the past couple of years. Let's talk about grits. Sugar or just butter?
Man, all these
butter and salt.
All these East Coast folk gonna be talking about salt and pepper on your grits.
Right. You already know.
You already know. I want some butter and some sugar, and then give me some toast so I can dip my toast in my grits. That's what I want to do.
Wait, you said bagels or pretzels? That's not even that's two different families, brother. That's two different families. You supposed that's toast.
Come on, Mama Corey. What? Come on, Lisa. What?
Mom, thank you, Mama Corey.
What is these ladies talking about?
Adopted her as a mom. Oh, look at that, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. That's one of my sisters. Thank you.
No, come on now.
Right, boom. Deborah said, "Let me give you clarification. Sugar goes on cream of wheat.
Don't nobody eat cream of wheat no more. Come on,
just butter, 100%, salt and pepper. See, Dr. Round
Thank you.
don't really
Thank you,
count this.
Latrice.
I don't. She said,
Thank you,
"Thank you,
Latrice.
Queen. Listen, blame my
Oh,
granny.
no.
She made it for me."
Got somebody on my side.
Right, Jeff. Listen, I know that's tofu or 737 Jets. Right, that's what Richard's comparing bagels and pretzels. That's different for us. We don't. That's two different families. He said, "Give me some grits and cheese, black pepper, and I'm good to go." That's what
Now,
I'm
the
not
only
saying.
time I don't want butter and sugar on my grits is if I got some shrimps
Some
or
shrimp.
if I got some fish.
Okay, so if it's grits with a meat,
Other than that, if I'm just doing breakfast with eggs and sausage and
Okay.
grits and
Okay.
potatoes, I
okay,
want some sugar
You want
on
some
my
sugar
grits
in
with
the
some
grits.
butter and some toast so I can dip it.
Mm-mm. Alicia, your bride says, "I love brown sugar, cream of wheat with fresh cut strawberries." But is it sugar for you in the grits, Miss Curvey?
No, she don't like
Right,
cream.
Kitty. Dr. Rylan. He said, "I used to make he used to make tofu." Interesting. I think I've had tofu. I just can't think about what it tastes like. All right. So the consensus is no sugar on the grits. No sugar on the grits.
Whatever. Me and Latrice know what's up.
Right. Jeff says, but I'm gonna take that bacon over being a little Jewish kid. Gotta represent.
Now, what you put on your bagel? Do you put cream cheese or do you put just butter?
I prefer cream cheese, but I'm not against butter. So what that means? If I'm going in the fridge, like looking for the cream cheese, like they done ate all the cream cheese. Fine, just give me the butter. So that's what that means. Oh, so I eat it like that. McDonald's double burger or burger double Angus burger. try to leave Mickey's alone. I'm not saying all the time. Oh, Richard, wait, did he just say cream cheese is nasty? You is fired. What about you, Kenny? Cream cheese or the butter?
Oh, I'm butter all day. You know what I'm saying? If I'm putting cream cheese on a bagel, I gotta have it flavored. Strawberry, blueberry, pineapple, something. I just can't just do regular cream cheese like Philadelphia, just straight off the block. Nah, I can't do it.
Take that joke, spread that white goodness around.
I can't do it. I can't do it. That's like me drinking tea with no sugar.
Oh, you said wow. He said drinking tea with no sugar. Wow. I don't like the flavor. It's a little bit too much. Butter? Fletcher? Okay, Fletcher.
Come on,
if you just got here.
Come on over to the dark side.
Or butter on the grits. Sugar or butter on the grits. I don't know if you caught the first conversation. Sugar, butter on the grits.
That's what I'm talking about, Jason. Go with the butter, bro. Go with the butter. Go with the butter, man. Go with the butter.
Okay. He said, Richard said,
I got a few folks on my side today. A few folks on my side.
He said, what happened? He said, Parmesan pasta. Nice.
Oh, he don't eat cheese at all.
Right. Alicia, preach on it. Preach on. Where's the offering? Where's the offering? Sugar on grits is a sin. Yes.
That's why she needs to eat grits by herself. That's what she needs to do.
Wait, he said you already know Fletcher's not putting sugar. I don't know. He from the country. He said butter, no. That's what I'm talking about, Fletcher. Look right there.
It's all good. It's all good, Fletcher. Hey. Well, when you need to try it one day.
Say it to my granny face. I don't want no problems. I gotta go. Where's the comment Jeff put? He said Jesus gets pissed if you put butter on him, brother. Listen, if you ever been into like a kosher deli, boy, it's serious. It's real. You put butter on him, Jesus gonna call you out of the boat to drown. It's serious. Yeah, because they got the kosher rules. Like can't put cheese on stuff. Like, can I get some cheese? they're like, I give you a slice, but you got to put it on outside the zone.
Now that's something I ain't never tried.
What's that?
Pancakes with freshly squeezed lemon, strawberry jam, and covered with sugar. That's it. Don't sound bad. It don't sound like I would. It's not a thought process that I would do if I was sitting with some pancakes.
The sugar fell on it accidentally while I was dragging it across it to put it in my coffee. Like, like that's something like, well, it's sugar.
Right. My wife is going in on my grits.
Sweet grits doesn't even sound right.
Sad. She know I like it like that too. That's why she keep on saying that.
He said, I'm talking butter, not the fancy stuff, right? Oh man. All right, let's see. That sounds like something my wife would like. Right. He said, Kaneem said it tastes delicious.
Never thought it don't sound bad. I ain't never had that thought process. Squeeze lemon juice on my pancakes.
Right. I know the lemon juice. The lemon, everything else was at least the lemon juice. Just interesting. Lemon on pancakes.
That's why I said it don't sound bad. I just ain't never thought of it.
Can't visualize it. Can't visualize it.
Anyway, Donald Trump going to jail.
DJ is not going to jail. What new information have you seen that says that DJ is going to jail? All right, this is every Friday, guys, until whenever this thing is over. Who thinks Donald Trump, whether you like him or not, is going to jail? I, for one, stand on that brother is not going to jail. You're not going to jail. You don't get to the presidency and go to jail. You don't go to jail. It just doesn't happen. I ain't saying a president never been arrested. If someone can bring that person up, I guarantee I'll find you some flaw in that.
A judge just told the IRS that they can release his tax returns.
Okay, that's dope.
They're following the money.
Now we're gonna know.
They're following the money.
Now we're gonna know what he got. We're gonna know what's really in his pocket. But yeah, see, no way.
Deborah, what is he talking about?
Deborah said he is not going to jail. And there you go. Alicia's representing not going to jail.
She's been saying that for years.
Right. We just said even Nixon. Right. Now I will say for Nixon's case, he was pardoned. His vice took over, and of course he pardoned him. He got pardoned. So
yeah. So he
avoided it that way.
He was supposed to go to jail. Ain't nobody gonna pardon Donald Trump.
That's what I'm saying. Will he be able to drag this out long enough? If jail time is looking that another Republican president gets into office and pardons him, DT gonna be. Oh, he said DT gonna be our next president. Don't block me. He can still run.
Anyway, I think what I think.
Watergate. I got you. It was a thing, but it's with the control of the narrative now so wide open, meaning during Watergate you had to get to outlets, the right news outlets had to put your news out there to grab the attention of the people. It was hard grabbing a real good fan base. Here, now that we can create our own fan base, he has a huge following that's not really going anywhere. So it's a difference. That's a difference. But I don't think he ain't going to jail. I'm gonna go as far as saying he won't even be put in a position to right. He might pass away before he goes to jail. I need Facebook algorithm to hear me correctly. Be careful, Mama Corey. He might pass away before he goes to the
I said that too. System. I said that he probably gonna die before he goes. But he can still be convicted in death also.
You said what? Yeah, right. The post, what they call it?
I can't even think of it.
Right. I know posthumous. I always say that word wrong. Like, you get something when you pass. Yeah.
Yeah, that part.
My dad was a lot. He said that's true. My dad was a lot like DT. Wow. He said DT don't do motorcades. Oh, I don't know, but yeah. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna get. I don't think he's gonna get convicted to the point of going to jail. I don't think so. Like it's gonna get stayed, or he get a fine, or he get probation, or house arrest, or something. But nothing to that effect.
Oh, that's jail. Oh,
With
if he get house arrest, that's jail.
used to distract everyone from everything going on with Trump. Oh, she went conspiracy on me. The attack on Ukraine was also to distract everyone from everything going on with Trump and January 6th.
Yeah.
Interesting, Alicia. Interesting.
Tell him, baby.
He said, "Talk, baby." All right. Oh, what time is it? Make sure I'm keeping track. My phone down. My watch time. Okay. So what do you guys? Okay. So have you guys been following? Well, you can't ignore it. The whole Kanye West situation. I know he's on. Anybody has seen his apology? I don't know why I'm bringing it up because I wanted to see the apology before because I think he is dialing back some of his comments. But I'm gonna look at it. We may talk about it a little bit on Monday, but some of the comments he made, and for the most part, for me, my whole Kanye West theory, he's always been about attention. So whatever he's doing, grabbing attention. And sometimes I feel like people do certain things to get out of contracts. And this may be a stretch and a reach unless it comes around and be like, oh, that made sense. Because he literally dared Adidas to bounce, like dared them.
And the next day
he dared them. And sometimes I feel like you remember and I probably brought this up way back, but remember Don Imus and the nappy headed hoes comment. And how, as soon as he got fired there, he had a job working for somebody else. And he'd been in the same space for a long time. I feel like, and I can't back it up, and I didn't see anything come out yet, but I feel like it was a contract move because of how he said it and what I mean. So during the conversation, he busted out. He said it, nappy headed hoes. And then his host, his I guess co-host, that's always on there with him, said it as well. So it's like, yeah, you're gonna fire both of us. Like I got to make sure I say it, and then he says it, and then you got to fire both of us. I feel like it might have been a move, like even Roseanne Barr and her comments. Not saying she's not like racist or whatever. I feel like she probably was trying to get under contract with ABC or something. I'm being honest, like. There were moments you just said it, because if you look at it, sometimes it's never it's always like a pause and a slip. Make sure.
Yeah, but I don't know. Every example you just gave, could be, but only reason I think differently is because most of them people that you just said, when they lost their contract, they lost money and they never did get that money back.
Yeah, but they got another spot. They got a position. I don't know.
I mean, when Don Imus did that, don't get me wrong, he did that, got ridiculed, but whatever he picked up, his followers were never the same.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Your boy Howard Stern, when he did his little debacle. And went to what was it, Radio One? Well, wherever he was, when he got picked up again, his followers wasn't never the same.
Oh no, when he went to satellite, radio.
Oh,
because that was from what I saw, that was more that looked purposeful. Like I don't know what he always says crazy stuff on the air. He always gotten fined by the FCC. Like that was his thing. Like he was. Since the beginning, that's how he became the shock. He was like one of the early shock jocks. He would just say stuff. He didn't care. He had stuff going on all the time. I think he was trying to go to I guess Sirius or XM because I think they're together now. Sirius, XM, and he went there for more money. He got more money going there. Plus, he can take his shock jockism to the next level because there's no FCC to block him. Like he was able to, Now people on there, they cuss a lot. You know, like they're able to be free, just being
Cable
who they are.
radio.
Yeah, and they don't have to worry about the restrictions anymore. So I think he got more money. Plus, they pulled him for a lot of money because he already had a huge fan base. Like, so the only way you're gonna hear him is if you subscribe to. So I think that was a move. That was an intentional move. And plus, he was trying to get out for a while, but no one would pay him as much as the radio stations could pay him. You know, so.
Yeah.
But I don't. But I don't think. Yeah, it didn't work as well because he was fussing. Like, y'all don't love me. You're not coming. He's like, yeah, you good, but I'm not paying to listen to you. You know, like,
You got that money up front, and that was it.
right? 'Cause I think that's
I ain't heard nothing from him. Like, usually you'll hear like little excerpts or something like that. Like your boy, what's the old buddy name? They was trying to ban him for racial. He used to be the host of Fear Factor.
I
can't even think of his name.
Rogan, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
He went
I'm
through his
like,
moment. He went through
like
his moment.
he making buku dollars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
He the first one that showed people like, oh, you can make what kind of money podcasting? Like, because big corporations weren't fooling with podcasting until he showed like, you got that kind of numbers? Like how many people listening? So that's why everybody got podcasts now. Right, Jeff said, nope, I'm not paying to listen to anybody. Right. Especially if you go for free. Like, yeah, not necessarily just for that person. If you're on a premium station and I just happen to find you, you'll be my motivation to maybe keep it. But initially, I don't know.
I think it was cool when you was all them new vehicles and it came with it. The Sirius and XM and all that came with your vehicle. You get the little 1 year subscription and blah, blah, blah. Sometimes they give you a lifetime as long as you keep the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, man, ain't nobody. I'm finna go look and pay for a radio. No, ain't nothing you can say on that radio that's gonna make me give you $20 a month.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I might give $20 a month on something I can see and hear.
Right.
But just
now,
something
I
I
will
can
say
hear.
Maybe like, and I don't know if Fletcher's still here. Like if I was a truck driver driving all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like most of my time in my life is in the truck. So yeah, I don't know. Like maybe.
I would go there.
maybe for the selection of other folks as well. I think not just that person, probably other people. And he said Elon Musk completes the Twitter eagle. The eagle has been yes.
All these free podcasts out here. Shoot, no.
Right, that too. He said, wait, hold on. Jeff said, I've purchased audiobooks and of course never finished them. Not a single one.
Yeah, I'll purchase them. I'll finish them all.
When it comes to the audiobooks, I do pretty good. Like I can stick to it. Yeah, because I'll turn it on while I'm doing stuff and listening. Yeah. I can do that. Reading, sometimes and like initially, like I can boom, I'm in it, but it's just like staying consistent at going through a full book.
Man, only time I read is when I'm looking at some article on my phone, but actually a paperback,
right,
a book, hard or paper. I ain't read one of them in so long. Just not something I do. Now my wife, she might read a book.
She a reader.
Yeah, I mean, like intentionally, like actually pick up one. I'm just not me.
I do. I like books. I like trying to get into them, learn something different. He said, yeah, we pay for XM though. Maybe I'm sucked in and just don't know it. Right. There's certain conveniences you get used to though. Like, you pay for certain things, you can get caught up in certain levels of convenience that you just like, oh.
I mean, especially if you like it, Jeff, you like it, man. You probably had XM radio 5-10 years. You know what I'm saying? So
you done gave them millions.
Yeah, if you like it, you like it. I'm just saying I ain't never had it and I'm not gonna buy it.
Right. Right.
It ain't something that I would. But if I had it, you know, like I've been a HBO fan for 30 years,
Okay.
and I love HBO. You know what I'm saying? So if I want to have it, I got to pay for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just something. So Jeff might like XM radio.
Right.
He might have had it for a long time. That's one of his little vices.
Right.
I like my XM.
Indeed. Indeed. It's that's a random question. I did not. Don't be calling me out like that. I did not.
I went to 2 senior proms.
You said you went to where?
2 senior proms. Wasn't either one of them mine.
You said not one of them yours?
I went to a prom my freshman year,
Wow.
and then I went to prom my junior year.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But I never did graduate, so that's why I say it never was mine.
No, I don't. Listen, I'm letting you share. He said I listen to Spotify and Amazon Music mostly. Indeed.
Yeah.
I'm watching anybody watch the documentary? Like I'm known. Well, it's not really. It's what do you call it? A docudrama? Like when it's like a movie documentary about somebody about.
What's the name?
Like, it's about Spotify. It's called. I think it's called Playlist or something. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's interesting, you know. Just like anybody that seems to start these tech companies, they just crazy. It's just something wrong with them. They're just crazy. Or they always portray them as kind of off, always off.
Those folks who march to a different beat come up with the best ideas.
Right. The good documentary on Spotify. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm watching now. I just watched like the first episode. He said we didn't do that, but I like the American prom idea. Oh, but probably be the gooseberry weird one. Oh, in the corner. He said it's interesting. Oh, have you seen it all? So what do you guys think about Elon owning Twitter? Even though Twitter's not big in most people's worlds that I know. Do you guys use Twitter? I use Twitter.
I got an account. I think I may have posted maybe 3 or 4 tweets in my lifetime.
In your lifetime?
Yeah.
I use Twitter more when I used to have Periscope. When Periscope, that's where one of the first live stream spaces, and Twitter purchased it. I used to kind of use Twitter a little bit. Then now I kind of just dump my podcast stuff on Twitter and I scroll a little bit just to kind of see what's going on. When I was driving for Lyft for a while, I was doing a survey, and probably like 2 out of every 10 would say Twitter is their main social media, and they were like between like 25 and 30, 35-ish. Yeah, they weren't like old or super young, but yeah, said yeah. Jeff Roney, right. From Periscope days, right. It's crazy when the apps end, when things close. That's the first app I was on that closed down, and you feel like, you know, that you could lose, you know, some place you used to go in. That's the rough thing about apps, because they can just shut down. Just like you used to go on, like Facebook and gets shut down, and then it's just no more. It's like, I guess we're not Facebooking anymore. You know, like Vine. Vine was another one. Have you ever heard of Vine, Kaneem?
No.
Vine was like Snapchatty. I think it's like, actually, yeah, it's like you got 30-second or 2-minute videos. And this was before Snapchat, I think. You know, this is when these things were starting. Yeah, Vine didn't make it. And it's crazy how something that's so similar doesn't make it, then someone else starts something kind of the same and thrives. You ever see that? You ever notice that? Like how did such who was there way before not make it? But Vine was more like TikTok, right?
I was just about to ask about that. Right. TikTok is cool, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've been trying to get my wife to do a TikTok with me for a minute.
This
We
just got run up on her.
ago. I did one with my granddaughter. That was
Okay.
pretty fun. I was trying to get the wife to do one. We're gonna have to practice. Coming soon, TikTok, me and Alicia.
No, you don't practice, you just do it. That's
No,
the
I
best
don't want to
do
look
it.
crazy. I want to look like I'm choreographed.
Right.
Mine. I want my steps to be in time with my music. You know what I'm saying?
People like watching the process, though,
Kaneem.
People like watching the process. Alicia said, "Do it for the vine." Right. I used to hear that a lot. Do it for the vine. Do I run away from you when you try to?
I ain't never heard do it for the vine.
So that let's see.
No, you ain't ran away. We need to practice. That's all.
No, just run up on her. Come on, just throw the music on. Oh, whatever the steps are. Process, man. People would like to see the process.
Okay, well, we'll have a series of videos.
I said I ain't gonna do it. Let's see. Richard said Facebook won't close, neither will Metaverse. They grow again just because of the economic crisis, but they recover. Yeah. I mean, Facebook is pretty huge. I mean, like they are. I believe someone would buy them out before they wouldn't close. Like Elon Musk would probably just buy Zuckerberg out because it's way too big. There's too many people connected, too many users of the app. I love TikTok. Breakdance, doing head spins. Run up on me, sir. Boom, TikTok time. TikTok.
Oh, watch. I'm putting it out there. Y'all gonna see. We catch you slipping one day.
Oh man. So yeah, it's interesting. Like these apps, man, it's just interesting. Because like you get kind of connected or used to seeing it, and then they just kind of shut down, And you always got it. And it's like now for me, it's to the point where like I don't expect it, but you can't really get totally invested into like one app. You can't get because it could just shut down. They can, lose momentum, lose stride. It's a Tupac song. Do a Tupac song, Kaneem.
Yeah. I won't deny it. Yeah, that might be a good one. That might be a good one. I might do that. Yeah, I might do that.
It's a Kaneem going viral. I'm watching.
I might, Jeff. I might.
Oh man. So yeah, definitely. So I don't know. Like Elon Musk owning Twitter, what's going to change? I know he fired a lot of the top executives. The founder is gone. So he's gonna. The people that were making the policies as far as the restrictions or the limitations, he's fired them. So he's gonna write his own new rules or whatever. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if Twitter stays the same. They're gonna probably change up. I'm sure he's gonna try to make some moves on it. He's got quite a bit of cash in the bank, so never know. It's gonna be like Twitter. Teslas, I'm sure he's going to some merge into that, to get more people to be users. So we'll see what goes down. We'll see what happens. He said, "Oh Lord, really? He's going to show up on BOL with gold chains and we did this. He did that already. We're not going back."
Yeah, the gold grill. That was a long time ago. But right? Yeah, I think it was 2002, 2003. So that's almost 20 years ago. Gone.
Right.
Gone is the way.
Right. Let's see. Richard said he wants to be more than just social media, but shopping business, all kinds of stuff. He tweeted. Yeah, he's like, he wants to make money. He has to bring money towards his app, his platform. So what happens? To me, what's a winning combination, you got to have people come on your platform and make money. Like if people can come on and monetize certain things, or if you can find a way for people to become millionaires off your app, more folk will come. Like, Kaneem was on there. he was just talking about houses, and now look at him. Like so, like that's the YouTube craze. That's the TikTok. Once TikTok starting to have their partnership program and people started making money, it's like, oh, TikTok is making money, And see what happens also though, like things like Vine, right? Vine was a platform for people that got started. Most people that are like on TikTok, they're on Snapchat, and they got followings. They were big on Vine. Like they built their audience up, so they had some level of entertainment that they brought to the app. Some people already come with an audience, so they just brought it over, and now I can get paid from my audience without my audience having to pay me. That's a beautiful thing. Like, hey, all I need is you to see. Speaking of which, check out the podcast. We get paid from that. So go to the BOL podcast. Make sure you subscribe. Check out some of the old podcasts. Go back. Go way, way back. You know what? I watched a little. When it was gone, I seen replays of Vine on YouTube. There was a guy. I can't think of his name. Jeff may know. Somebody may know. He's still around. I mean, he's big time now. He started on Vine. He does a lot of illusion type. I can see his face. Jeez, I can't remember his name. But he does these great videos. Like he takes the camera and does some crazy stuff with it, and does a lot of illusionary kind of videos. It's kind of hard. It's not like magic. It's kind of like camera magic because it makes you think one thing. It's just a lot of different interesting things. I just can't think of his name. He started out on Vine. His Vines are real quick. Like he would just do simple stuff, and then he just grew his production. He's blown up now. He's doing a lot of different things. But you start on an app and you just grow. And also he hired new staff, and he will have more free speech, right? But at the same time has to follow UK and EU Online Harm Act, right? So have to be in line with laws, and also USA Online Harm Acts as well are coming. Indeed. He said most Vine creators are now TikTok, right, or YouTube. Some of them transitioned to comedy, right? Desi Banks, yeah, definitely. A lot of these apps have given folks a platform to start and then to build and to get comfortable. Some old heads has gotten mad because like these Instagram comedians have blown up, but they had to come on and throw out jokes that didn't work. The best part was I didn't have to hear Kaneem boo me, or sit there like I don't understand it. I just threw it out there. Either he liked me or he didn't. So I didn't have to go through the embarrassing part. I knew what was working. I looked at the comments like, okay, boom, that joke worked. So I take a cluster of all the jokes I've been throwing out all week and I turn it into an act. Ta-da! See how that works? So, right. That's Brian's comedy on TikTok coming soon. Right. I follow a dude, dad jokes. Hilarious. Because they go back.
Oh, I find them not hilarious at all.
Kaneem, come over to the dad joke side.
No. I'm glad it's only on Fridays at 9:59. That's what I'm glad about.
He said, what was the app that a lot of scopers or periscopers went to, then the app shut down? I think I know what you're talking about. I think you either shared or downloaded some stuff you did. I can't remember. Oh, you know what? No, I know what you're talking about. When Periscope shut down, there was another app. And it was open way less time than Periscope. And it was almost like a Periscope mimic, but it didn't last either. And when I heard that was closing down, Haps, yeah, because Haps started off as like a news organization. I think they were trying to be a news organization, and what they were doing, which was interesting, like say something was happening in your area and they were covering it, you could literally come on the app with them to be like a news person. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it could be anybody. Like if they will say, hey, if anybody's down there at the, Washington Square, can see anything, come on. So you hit the link, you come on. It's like, hey, where you at? It was like, yeah, I'm right here by the, it was interesting. It was interesting, but yeah, it didn't last either. Because they turned from news, and then I guess they saw Periscope shutting down, so they just opened the platform for other people to come on, to do what you're doing on all these other apps, go live, So, yeah, I honestly feel like what most of these apps miss, TikTok got right, and it's really easy because anybody posting anything just wants to be seen, right? So you make it as easy as possible to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Like if I go live, there needs to be some notification, some way for me to get a chance for everybody to see me. Like Facebook back in the day, to be seen was post a lot. Every post you saw. And it was all about when you came on the app, Kaneem, whoever was the last one to post, that's who you saw. So if I'm posting every 30 minutes, the chances you seeing me increases. I was not talking to you, Siri. So that's they've changed that. Like with Facebook, things get seen. Like I see things 3 days later because they become popular. Now it's based on interaction, which I get. So if an app wants to survive, they just got to make it easy to be seen. People will stay on there. That's how TikTok survived, because people got seen. So I think that's the big thing. So Facebook just offering to monetize me. So got to talk to my guy about it. Right. Oh yeah, just get on. It's Reels. And Reels, because they're paying people now to do Reels. Like, so now you gotta just get on there. Guess what? They're trying to draw people back to Facebook. And one of the best ways to draw people back, offer us some money. Offer the content creators some money. Straight up. It says, see me and Siri pretty close, right? It says, and Siri, right. Daggone Siri, all in my business. You already hear everything. You ain't got to respond.
That's how I feel about Google.
Oh yeah, they everything.
Because I'm like, hey Google. And she listening.
Right.
Well, I should tell Google to tell you a joke just in memory of Mr. Brian McCoy.
You gonna go? Because I can tell Siri get one. If you want to, you get yours, I get mine. All right, we do like two. We do two. You go first.
Oh, hold on. She want to put Alexa. Don't nobody want to hear Alexa. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
He's telling a joke. Google cranky this morning. All right, I got you.
I got my body.
Hey Siri, tell me a joke.
Yeah? Why do they serve snail at fancy restaurants? Because their customers don't like fast food.
Why do they serve snail at fancy restaurants? Because the customers don't like fast food.
Oh, this in memory of Brian.
Did you hear about the world's largest pickle? It's a really big dill.
There you go.
The first French fries weren't actually cooked in France. They were cooked in Greece.
Your mama's such a star. Jupiter is considering orbiting her.
Orbiting who?
And your mama is such a star. Jupiter is considering orbiting her.
Wow. That should be like your mama so fat. Wow. They laugh out loud in Hawaii.
Knock joke.
Let's try that again. I'll pretend to knock, and then you ask who's there. Knock, knock.
Who's there? Who's there?
Luke.
Luke who?
Look through the window and you'll see. Want another one?
Wow. No, I don't. No,
Hold on.
I
All
don't
right,
know.
one more.
Why do hummingbirds hum? Because they can't remember the words.
Boo. Did you hear that one?
Uh-uh.
He said, "Why do hummingbirds hum? Because they can't remember the words."
Oh, yeah. These are all Brian McCory jokes. I just want you to know that.
He
This is
said, "No more, please. You want one more? One more, Alicia? You
this
said
is for our boy Brian
right?
McCory.
Listen, Dr. Rob, I'm tripping too. Not your
Right.
mama gives. That's
It
Google.
is
That's disrespectful.
it is 9:59.
All right, one more.
What kind of sugar does Lady Gaga put in her coffee? Raw, 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 raw.
What is
That's a song. We don't know about that. All right.
I don't. I really don't. I don't.
All
Hey,
right.
Brian, we thought about you today, buddy. We thought about you today, buddy. We didn't let you go, buddy. We thought about you.
All right, let's get out of here. We appreciate you guys for being here, rocking with right, raw sugar. we look forward to we look forward to seeing you guys Monday. Appreciate you guys for all that you do. Thank you for always supporting. If you feel like that we are helping you or someone else, or if you want to help expand our reach, you go to www.brothersoflegacy.com, www.brothersoflegacy.com. You can go beyond giving. There are several ways to give, not just financially, but if you're feeling your pockets are burning and you need to do something like right now, not now, but right now, you can go to our Cash App, $BOL 2019, $BOL, 2019, and help us grow. Help us grow. All right. Let's see. A couple of comments. I said I didn't get that one either.
Yeah, she was gargling marbles. Yeah,
like-
I like an old dog that was suffering.
He said, "Fill my pockets." Right. All right. So we will see you on Monday. Be sure to be safe. Yes, right. $BOL 2019.
Yes, sir.
Make some good choices. Do the right thing. 988. If you're having a mental health crisis, you or someone you love, know that early voting is going on as well. Make sure you go out and vote. If you need to know what's on your ballot, make sure you look up your county election board. Look up your county election board. Find out what's on the ballot before you're in the box. Find out what's on the ballot before you get in the box. And now you're looking at questions and you're like, I don't really understand what they're asking me to do. So make sure you know what you're voting for, because some things may seem obvious, but you may do a little more research, just a little more, smidgen more. All right. As Jeff says, have a great weekend. I want you guys to have a great weekend and be safe, guys. Be out there.
Yes.
Drive safe.
988.
Yes.
For those that are having mental crisis, or if you know
Yes.
someone that is in the middle of a mental crisis.
Yes. All right. We'll see you guys next week. Know that we love you. Jesus loves you better. And that's it. Peace out.